This is an AI avatar of Dan. This is not actually Dan speaking to you right now. This entire episode, including the script and description, was created by artificial intelligence. The video you are seeing and the audio you are hearing are AI. Nothing is Dan aside from the following prompt. I want you to create a full script for an episode based on my style. I want the episode to be titled something like 5 or 7 or 10 things artificial intelligence can do for your business today. Keep in mind the target audience is people in the fence industry. Some people use technology heavily, and some people use very little. The things artificial intelligence can do for your business should start very basic and move toward more advanced ideas so we appeal to everyone. I'm not going to give you more guidance than that. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Powerhouse Fence Show. What you're seeing right now is completely generated by AI. The voice, the video, the script, it's all artificial intelligence. The real Dan is off doing real work and AI. Dan is here to handle today's episode, and today we're talking about something that matters more now than ever. 10 things AI can do for your fence business right now. Before we get into it, the Powerhouse Fence Show is sponsored by Memphis Fence Company, Simpalo, and Valgard Strategies Group. And we're proud to be partnered with Fence News, EZG Manufacturing, and Thornton Fence Consulting Group. These organizations support innovation in the industry, and what we're talking about today lines up perfectly with that mission. The fence industry thrives on grit, problem solving, and experience. Those things will always matter. But the behind the scenes part, communication, estimating, customer service, training, documentation, operations, has always been full of bottlenecks. And artificial intelligence is uniquely suited to eliminate many of those bottlenecks. So we're going to start with basic tools that anyone can use, even the people who still carry flip phones and think email is optional. Then we'll move into intermediate tools for companies already using some technology. And finally, we'll look at advanced tools that can completely transform how a fence company operates. Let's start with the most approachable use. Number one, AI improves your writing instantly. Emails, proposals, job ads, safety notes, customer messages, website content, AI can draft anything you need. Think of it as the modern typewriter. When typewriters came out, business owners resisted them because they believed handwriting was good enough. But the companies that adopted typewriters communicated faster and more professionally, and they pulled ahead. I is the new typewriter. You still edit the message. You still make the decisions. But AI drafts the content so you're not staring at a blank screen. In commercial work, especially, tone matters. You can tell AI, make this firm but friendly, or make this more professional, or explain this in simple language. Number two, I summarizes information so you don't get overwhelmed. You can paste in a 10-page subcontract, a dense spec section, or a long email from a general contractor, and AI will hand you the key points immediately. President Harry Truman demanded one-page summaries for everything because clarity creates better decisions. AI gives you that clarity. Number three, AI helps with simple math and estimating checks, not full plan reading, just the basics. How many posts for this run? How much concrete? What's the cost difference between 11 gauge and 9 gauge fabric? Fence companies lose real money from simple math mistakes. AI eliminates those risks. There's a famous story from World War II. Engineers studied bullet holes on returning aircraft and thought those were the areas that needed reinforcement. But statistician Abraham Wald said, no, reinforce the areas with no bullet holes. That's where the planes that didn't return were hit. Wald saved countless aircraft by identifying unseen mistakes. AI does the same for your estimating, catching errors you don't even realize you made. Number four, AI converts your knowledge into training and SOPs. Fence companies run on tribal knowledge, information trapped in people's heads. AI can turn that into documented processes, training modules, onboarding guides, and checklists. Frederick Taylor, the father of modern operations, believed clarity and structure made businesses unstoppable. I gives you Taylor level structure instantly. Number 5, I helps you create video training using your avatar. If you don't like being on camera or you're too busy to record videos, AI can create the training for you. Safety reminders, onboarding, customer service policies, internal updates, they can all be recorded by your AI. Avatar. During World War II, the military standardized training with recorded film so every recruit heard the same message. AI brings that same consistency to your business. Number 6, AI helps you read commercial plans. It can scan drawings and specs, point out where fences or gates are mentioned, summarize requirements, and highlight risk areas like insurance obligations or penalties. You still need expertise, but AI removes hours of tedious searching. This is similar to Alan Turing's team using machines to handle the brute force work of breaking the Enigma code. Humans still made decisions, but the machines made the work possible. These first 6 uses alone can dramatically improve how your business communicates, estimates, trains, and performs. And we're just getting started. Now, let's move into the intermediate ways AI can support your fence business. These tools don't require you to be a tech expert. They simply take the work you're already doing and make it faster, cleaner, and more consistent. Number 7, I improves customer communication and follow-up. Fence companies lose more revenue from slow follow-up than almost anything else. A customer reaches out, you respond 2 days later. By that time, they've already talked to 3 other companies. I helps you fix this. It can draft quick responses, clarify details, and help you maintain consistent communication. It can even help you write messages that explain delays, set expectations, or provide updates to general contractors. Think about how the telephone changed business in the early 1900s. Before phones, follow-up took days or weeks. Business owners had no way to respond quickly. When phones became mainstream, the companies that adopted them early became dramatically more responsive. AI is the modern equivalent. It gives your business immediate communication ability without adding staff. Number 8, AI helps with scheduling and intake. You can use AI to gather information from customers, schedule estimates, and prepare the details you need before you even pick up the phone. AI can help you ask the right questions. What type of fence? How many gates? What's the purpose? Commercial or residential? Any special access needs? And it can organize all that information so you're not scrambling. There's a great example from the Sears catalog era. Sears became a giant not because their products were always better, but because they made the intake process simple and friction-free. Customers could order easily. AI removes friction from your scheduling and intake the same way. Number 9, AI helps you create consistent internal communication. You can use your AI avatar to deliver weekly messages, safety reminders, updates, or expectations. No more repeating yourself. No more, I didn't know. Every employee hears the same message the same way. During astronaut training for the Apollo missions, NASA used recorded voice instructions because consistency mattered more than anything. The timing, the tone, and the clarity were essential. I gives you that same level of consistency for your company. Number 10, I helps interpret plans and specifications. Earlier, we talked about AI, finding references in plans, but at the intermediate level, AI can also help interpret the meaning behind those references. It can explain technical language, it can compare spec sections, it can highlight contradictions, it can provide simplified summaries. It's not replacing your judgment, it's accelerating your understanding. In the 1970s, When cities began digitizing building records, the companies that embraced digital documents gained a massive advantage because they could locate information faster. AI is the next evolution. It's like having an estimator who works through the night highlighting the most important pieces of information for you to review in the morning. Number 11, I helps identify risk before it becomes a problem. This is huge for commercial fence companies. I can scan contracts and specs for red flags, insurance limits, waiver language, warranty penalties, schedule requirements, and payment terms. It can point out unusual clauses or potential contradictions. It's not your lawyer, but it helps you avoid surprises. This reminds me of Wall Street in the early days of computer modeling. Analysts who used computers gained the ability to spot risk ahead of time while everyone else reacted after the fact. I gives you that same predictive advantage in your projects. Number 12, AI helps you educate customers. A well educated customer makes better decisions and feels more confident in your proposal. AI can help you explain chain link terminology, ornamental steel differences, gate operator requirements, access control concepts, ASTM standards, or commercial specifications. And it can do it at the right level for each person, simple for homeowners, detailed for engineers, and professional for general contractors. In ancient Greece, great teachers like Aristotle weren't known simply for being smart. They were known for translating complex ideas into lessons anyone could understand. I gives you that power. It helps you communicate value, clarity, and expertise. Number 13, I helps you maintain professionalism across your business, whether you're talking to a GC, sending updates to a property manager, or communicating with a homeowner. AI helps you sound consistent, confident, and competent. And in an industry where perception matters, this is a competitive edge. The companies known for clarity win more bids, build more trust, and avoid more conflict. AI helps you become that company. Now that we've covered beginner and intermediate uses of AI, we're ready to move into the most transformative category, advanced AI tools. These aren't just improvements, they're game changers for how a fence company operates in the modern world. These first 6 uses alone can dramatically improve how your business communicates, estimates, trains, and performs, and we're just getting started. Now, let's move into the advanced uses of AI, the tools that can transform how a fence company operates from the inside out. These aren't small upgrades, these are shifts in capability. They change the way you communicate, the way you estimate, the way you run operations, the way you lead your team, and the way you make decisions. Number 14, building an AI. Knowledge assistant that becomes a digital version of you. Imagine all the knowledge in your head, your estimating preferences, your installation standards, your material choices, your leadership expectations, your customer service rules, your project management steps, all stored in one place where your team can access it anytime. That's what an AI knowledge assistant can do. Your team can ask it questions like, what post size do we use for 8-foot commercial chain link? What's our process for submitting a change order? What should I say to a GC when they request a credit we can't give them? How do we handle utilities on private property? What's our recommended hinge selection for double swing ornamental gates? Instead of you being the bottleneck, your knowledge becomes available 24/7, organized, consistent, and reliable. This is similar to what Thomas Edison built with his research laboratories. Edison wasn't great because he invented everything himself. He was great because he created a system that let dozens of minds work off the same centralized knowledge. Your AI assistant becomes your company's centralized knowledge, your digital brain. Number 15, AI automates project management tasks that normally drain your time. AI can generate submittal packets using your templates. It can create job folders organized exactly the way you prefer. It can read emails and extract the key details automatically. It can track RFIS so nothing gets lost. It can help prepare documentation for pay applications. It can take voice notes from the field and turn them into clean, professional daily logs. Imagine finishing a job site meeting, opening your phone, speaking for 20 seconds, and AI converting that directly into a formatted daily report with tasks, issues, dates, names, and next steps. That's not the future. That's happening right now. Think about Toyota's production system. Their breakthroughs didn't come from machinery, they came from systems that reduced mistakes, eliminated waste, and standardized how work flowed. I brings that same reliability to your office operations. Number 16, I improves financial insight and forecasting. Most fence companies don't have a CFO analyzing numbers every week. I can fill that gap, providing financial clarity you've never had before. You can ask AI, which jobs were the most profitable this month? Which crews are overrunning labor budgets? What's our break even point for next quarter? How would hiring 2 more installers affect revenue? What percentage of our callbacks come from chain link versus ornamental? With AI, you can evaluate profitability by job type, customer type, crew, material, or season. You can see patterns that were invisible before. You can predict cash flow issues before they hit. You can adjust pricing proactively, not reactively. This is the same type of advantage Venetian merchants had during the Renaissance. They dominated trade not because they had better ships, but because they had better information. AI gives you that informational advantage. Number 17, AI builds automated workflows that keep your business running smoothly. Imagine this. The moment you mark a job as sold, AI automatically creates the job folder, drafts the submittals, generates the kickoff documents, sends internal notifications, and schedules follow-ups. Or imagine that every time you send a proposal, AI automatically follows up at the perfect interval without you lifting a finger. This is similar to the U.S. Army's Red Ball Express in World War II, an automated logistics system that ran continuously to supply the front lines. I becomes your internal logistics system, keeping the business moving without constant human intervention. Number 18, AI enhances your sales process. AI can help you write proposal language that is clearer and more persuasive. It can create visual explanations of fence systems that help customers understand what they're buying. It can produce polished follow-up emails. It can help you identify upsell opportunities like security upgrades or access control. In the early days of radio advertising, the companies that embraced storytelling and clarity won massive market share. AI gives you that same storytelling advantage in your proposals and customer conversations. Number 19, AI analyzes your competition and your market. You can ask AI to evaluate pricing trends, industry shifts, labor availability, common material shortages, or demand cycles. You can analyze competitors' positioning. You can identify market gaps like data centers, distribution yards, or security upgrades where your company could expand. Sun Tzu famously said, "Know your enemy and know yourself, and you will not be defeated." I gives you knowledge of both, what the market is doing and how your company compares. Number 20, AI strengthens your leadership and internal culture. AI can help you define expectations clearly. It can help you write role descriptions that make sense. It can help you create leadership development plans. It can help you organize performance reviews. It can help you articulate your values in a way your team understands. The Roman legions weren't powerful because their soldiers were stronger. They were powerful because their leadership structure was clear. I helps bring that clarity into your business. Number 21, AI supports quality control and consistency. AI can take job site photos and help identify safety issues, missing hardware, alignment problems, or incomplete work, not to punish people, but to help them catch mistakes early. Think of it as a virtual QC inspector looking over the work with fresh eyes. Number 22, AI unlocks future capabilities for fence companies. Imagine being able to show customers a visual explanation of your design directly from a site photo. Imagine AI analyzing your historical jobs to recommend your most profitable business model. Imagine AI helping you train estimators with real world scenarios. Imagine AI catching risky contract language before you sign anything. The companies that adopt AI early will gain advantages that others cannot catch up to later. These advanced tools all point to one truth: artificial intelligence is not replacing people, it's replacing inefficiency, it's replacing confusion, it's replacing repetitive work, it's replacing the limitations that slow fence companies down. AI becomes the multiplier for your best people. It becomes the assistant who never gets tired. It becomes the advisor that never loses focus. It becomes the system that helps you grow with confidence. And that brings us to the final section of this episode. The companies known for clarity win more bids, build more trust, and avoid more conflict. AI helps you become that company. Now that we've covered beginner and intermediate uses of AI, we're ready to move into the most transformative category: advanced AI tools. These aren't just improvements, they're game changers for how a fence company operates in the modern world. These first 6 uses alone can dramatically improve how your business communicates, estimates, trains, and performs. And we're just getting started. Before we wrap up, I want to bring everything together and talk about what all of this really means for your fence company, because artificial intelligence isn't just a new tool, it's a new advantage. And the companies that start using it now will build momentum that others simply can't catch up to later. I gives you clarity, it gives you consistency, it gives you speed, it gives you structure, it gives you a second brain when yours is overloaded. And that matters more than most people realize. Running a fence business means dealing with dozens of decisions a day, estimating questions, customer messages, scheduling issues, spec clarifications, crew questions, job site photos, unexpected problems. AI doesn't replace your leadership, it removes the friction that slows your leadership down. Think about Julius Caesar again. He wasn't legendary because he moved fastest, he was legendary because he had the clearest information. I gives you that same clarity. Instead of guessing, you see. Instead of hoping, you know. Instead of reacting, you prepare. And the impact on your team is huge. When expectations are clear, people perform better. When communication is consistent, customers trust you more. When training is standardized, new hires grow faster. When follow up is reliable, your close rate increases. When documentation is accurate, projects run smoother. I becomes the force multiplier behind all of that. It also reduces mistakes, the quiet killers in every fence business: missed details, bad math, forgotten tasks, misread specs, unclear communication. These small errors add up to thousands of dollars over a year. I catches them early, not by being perfect, but by being consistent. Consistency beats talent. I helps you build that consistency. And here's the part people rarely talk about: AI creates mental space. It frees up your brain to think about the future instead of drowning in the daily grind. When you're not writing every message or summarizing every document or searching through every file, your decision making gets sharper. You finally have room to lead. And AI isn't here to replace people, it's here to support them. It removes the tasks your team hates, retyping things, rewriting things, repeating things, hunting for information. When people feel supported by their tools, they work better and stay longer. So here's my encouragement: start now, even if you start small. Use AI to write one thing today, summarize something tomorrow, let it help with training next week. Every step unlocks the next step. Every tool makes the next tool easier. The companies that begin now will be the ones defining the future of the fence industry. All right, let's bring this home. Thank you for watching the Powerhouse Fence Show. This entire episode was produced by AI, the script, the voice, the video, all of it. Once again, we are sponsored by Memphis Fence Company, Simpalo, and Valgard Strategies Group, and partnered with Fence News, EZG Manufacturing, and Thornton Fence Consulting Group. Artificial intelligence is here. The opportunity is here, and the future of our industry is already moving in this direction. Start small, learn fast, and take advantage of the tools available to you. We'll see you next week. The company's known for clarity, win more bids, build more trust, and avoid more conflict. I helps you become that company. Now that we've covered beginner and intermediate uses of AI, we're ready to move into the most transformative category: advanced AI tools. These aren't just improvements, they're game changers for how a fence company operates in the modern world. These first 6 uses alone can dramatically improve how your business communicates, estimates, trains, and performs. And we're just getting